You gotta say Anna.
Okay, you're Isaac, and I'm Susan Aaron Taylor. That's who I am. And I'm honored to be interviewed by you. Thank you for doing that.
Why did you make and that 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 and that?
Well, I really enjoy making art. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a studio upstairs in my house. I think you might have come there. And I make these because I have to. Because it's who I am. Part of who I am, yeah. So each one of these has a different story. Do you know what an altar is? Yeah. Anyway, these are altars. I did this piece, okay, this altar after my mother.
Okay.
She passed away. And then that's why I did that, because it's in her honor that I did that. Yeah. So you want to know something else that's pretty interesting?
Yes.
Okay, so Clark, my granddaughter, who you met and liked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Chicago. When she was even younger than you, and she came in for the memorial service for my mom, who passed away, she said, when we were all sitting around the table eating breakfast, and she said, "This is a mess of a threshold." And I just looked at her, and it was sort of like how I look at you, like you're an amazing kid. And I said, wow, that could be the name of a whole series of work. Yeah, so all these are thresholds, and it's a threshold series. It's about crossing over, like when you go to school or when you...
I'm going to school today. But
Okay, you want to talk about the rhino.
yeah, because of his shoulders, on his back of his shoulders, and his nose.
Did you see his teeth?
Yeah?
Yeah? You're the only one that can see him because you're short enough. Here, watch.
Yeah, I see his teeth.
Yeah, his teeth. You know what they're made of? Porcupine quills.
Yeah.
That's what they're made out of. And
Yeah, you cut them and then put...
exactly. Perfect. That's exactly what I do, is I cut them and I pull them through my teeth to flatten them, because porcupine quills are hollow inside, okay? And then I put them in, I glue them in. So let's go over here, because you see, I was telling you all these spots, those are done this way, right? Okay. So here's a piece of felt. So that would be like the big piece here, right? And then I'd put it on here.
Then you poke it.
I poke it, exactly, but I do it with tiny, tiny little pieces. So do you know what this is? What do you think? Take a guess.
It's fur.
Felt? This is fleece. So have you seen sheep in person?
Yeah?
Yeah? So this is from a sheep's back, and I have it in all different colors, so look. So I take small amounts. This piece of felt is already made. This fleece is not. So if I want to get details, I do this carefully. And I don't poke really far, because if I poke too far, I poke my finger, and that hurts. Okay? So what's happening is it's coming all the way through to the other side.
What are these?
So those are deer bones that I found. So do you want to touch? So that's a bone that I found in northern Michigan, actually. The deer had died, and I ran across them, and then I collected them and cleaned them, right? So when I found those bones, I said, I have to honor the death of this deer, because I really like deer, and that way they live on in my work.
Yeah?
Were you able to look in his mouth and see these teeth?
I know.
You know what they're made out of?
What?
Can you get up there and really look? What do you think?
What are they made of?
They're made out of little shells that I collected.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the beach.
There you go. There you go. All the things that you can find on a beach, a lot of them can go into your artwork.
Yeah.
You can. I'm a collector.
Why is there patterns on that?
Well, that's the way snakes are. This is a coral snake, and in some parts of the country, it's endangered. It means that there are fewer of them. So I'm honoring this snake, this species of coral snake, by making a piece about him, right? So these are all little beads that I pushed into this piece of wood, right?
Yeah. I know everything you make.
You know everything I make?
Yeah, that's guy sneaking into the water.
Well, do you know who he is anyway? Do you know what kind of an animal that is? Does that look familiar at all?
I don't know.
No? Can you see it? Because you're low. But can you see his face? That's a polar bear. Okay.
But why is there no eyes?
You know, it's because I'm an artist and I can do that kind of stuff to show that something is not quite right with the polar bears. So he has no arms, so he can't protect himself. And this is like ice. They live, right? They live on ice floes. And do you see that the ice floes are melting?
Yeah, but why is he stuck in there?
Why is he stuck in there?
He's not supposed to be in cities.
Oh, that's right. He isn't supposed to be in cities. He's supposed to be up north, right? Yeah.
But up north is a city.
Yeah, but we're talking about way up north where there's ice floes and stuff. Okay? Yeah, not just up north in Michigan, because there aren't any polar bears there.
No, but when it's snowy up, then polar bears will come.
You think? I think when their habitat is totally gone, we probably will see that.
Yeah, and when the water freezes, they can just go right across.
Yeah? Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the polar bears will stay where they're supposed to be.
I like the bones.
The bones? Yeah, but this is showing that this wolf, do we have anything? Okay, let's go down here. See, now you can really see it close up. So so endangered means there's not going to be a whole lot of these animals in the future. That's what endangered means. So this fox, called Darwin's fox, there's not going to be a whole lot of them left. And so that's why we have bones. Yeah, he's not healthy. Because if your bones showed, you wouldn't be that healthy. You know?
And then you will break your whole body.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. So now you get to see things close up.
And what is about that?
You know, these are kind of representative of like wounds, like where he's hurting, but I'm showing that underneath it, he's almost special because he's got this really beautiful stone, you know? Yeah. Well, again, there's not a whole lot of these frogs in the world left. It's called a boreal frog, toad, okay?
I can't see it.
Okay, it's coming down. You ready? All right. Ah.
And why is the red stuff on him?
The legs?
No, the leg.
This stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing that he's not in great shape. They get this like skin thing.
But why is it on there?
Yeah, because he's not healthy. If he was healthy, he might not look like that. But he's got little teeth, which is good. You can protect yourself if you've got good teeth, right? And he's on this. What's this? Do you know what that is?
That is a platform.
It's a platform, and it's also a lily pad. Okay, so it's giving him a place to rest.
And take all of those off.
You want these to come off. I don't blame you. I do too. Yeah, when he's healthy, these will come off.
Yeah, and bounce off.
They'll bounce off, yeah. But it's nice, everything's so high, you can't really see things. Is there something
But
else?
I can see that one.
Oh yeah, that's a ferret.
Yeah, and when the tail is in the back, then the black thing will be right there.
Mm-hmm. So, do you know what ferrets eat?
I don't know.
Did you ever see prairie dogs? Like in the zoo, there's a whole bunch of these little prairie dogs.
Yep.
Well, this guy, this ferret, he goes in these holes. Can you see the holes here, these darker areas? And they go in, and that's what they live on. So they can eat one prairie dog like every 4 days, and that will keep them healthy. But the farmers and the ranchers, they don't want prairie dogs on their land, right?
Yeah.
So they try to get rid of the prairie dogs, and when they get rid of the prairie dogs, these guys starve. They don't have anything to eat. So do you see there's a problem there? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which problem?
Well, the problem is that if there are no prairie dogs left, then what do ferrets eat? Because that's what they live on.
You eat prairie dogs.
Yeah, they do eat prairie dogs. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's why this guy is not doing so well.
I got you on the beating device.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. I banged you with my peelers. Uh-oh, you're gonna bang me. You got me. Yeah. You wanna play with me?
Yeah, I definitely do.
He got to go underwater. This is his underwater suit.
Do I have a guy?
No.
What about this little guy?
You can have that guy, but he can fly already. He can fly already.
He could fly away, but now he can't because he's got that. He's getting that. This is great. Does this all open up?
And that can't fly.
No, it can't because it's too heavy. So what? Show me what this fire engine can do. Oh, oh, that's authentic. That's wow.
You can just push that button for the woo. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
It has the song too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. You can keep that ball and take it home.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. It's a present, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I want to thank you, Isaac, for interviewing me. You did a great job. Will you walk me out? Okay? All right, here we go. Bye-bye. You want to open the door for me? I think it's already open. Oh, there you go. Very good. You know how to do this, okay? So, hey, thanks again. This was fun.
High five.
Bye-bye. I like being with you. Oh, hey.